Man, I've done this for a year now. A year of absolute pointlessness. I've loved every second of it. It's done wonders for my mental. You know, if I didn't do this, I don't know what I'd be doing. Probably up to no good. Constant shenanigans and madness. All that yada yada in the middle. How you doing, Bud Files? So I said basically, I'm just gonna sit here and spout randomly. And that is the quest. App definitely hangs out in the realm of sucks. That's how we move faster, people. Where are you, Jokerbo? Oh crap, you're all the way down there. Side quest galore. Yeah, I like the way this looks. Don't get me too. There you are.
The darkness has taken so many. Please, may I have Ahu? So, this is all that remains of my brother's life. A crimson gourd and a crumbling map. The map may lead me to my father. The crimson gourd, I give to you.
For some reason, it just makes me think of Cry Mandoon.
And the crimson sap will flow. The crimson sap is the very lifeblood of the earth, healing and invigorating.
Yeah, I'll probably hear a lot,
Find me the
but
right
I don't really care.
I can fortify your
like
gourd.
I said, this is me.
Table. A fortified gourd.
I can't believe I've been doing this for a year now. Like, not streaming, but just making vids. And I've always kept it at 15 seconds because, like I said, I don't know what y'all got to go do. I'm always tripped out by the people that actually want to hang out.
I once rested from my wanderings with a woman who made gourds for her living. I helped her, and she taught me how to fortify a gourd to hold most.
That is sick.
When you have time, come to my table so you can see what goes into fortifying a gourd. Then, I once rested.
when I have time and money.
Bataran is getting weaker. How long will it be before he loses his other arm? He used to live with a woman named Vorsa. She went off to search for a cure. I saw a woman who matched Vorsa's description near Placid Stream. Maybe for Bataran's sake, we should try to track her down. Bataran is...
Greetings. I am Vorsa. Have you seen how the deer move towards the light? They are drawn to the flame that now fills our sky. But that same flame fills me with dread. I've seen you with Bataran. He has a knack for taking in strays. I was like that once. As feral as a vagrant I was, until Bataran took me under his wing. He had 2 arms back then. The sickness will take the other if I don't stop it. Vorsa's the name. And yes, I'm out here hunting for a cure. You see, Bataran's not the only one who is sick. I have a few symptoms. So do most folk. Animals, too. The shorter the lifespan, the faster the illness shows up. Not every animal gets sick, though. That's why I hunt them. To find out why. You want to help? Hunt Einar with me. They're the wild hounds. 3 should be enough.
Thanks for helping with Vorsa. I hope Barteron doesn't mind us asking her to come. Maybe we can help her find a cure. I would hate to lose him just as the light has returned. Ahu still haunts my dreams. Now he urges me to find our father, Vaughn. He and Ahu were very secretive about where they were going. There's a mark. To abandon my brother like that, my father must have been desperate.
How you doing, Easy Digging? Ah, Bubba Hotep. I do love that movie. I actually wanted to bring it up a couple of times, but nowadays Hotep has this weird connotation. Like Hotep became slang for identifying people in less than a flattering light. I'm not gonna explain the complete particulars of it. Let's just say it's annoying. But love me some Bubba Hotep. In fact, I remember me and my homies had a nice Bruce Campbell marathon. We watched My Name is Bruce, we watched Bubba Hotep, and My Name is Bruce. My Name is Bruce, Bubba Hotep, and the Man with the Screaming Brain. But like you want to hear me ramble. I'm actually kind of celebrating. Because it's officially been a whole year. I've been at this for a whole year. I've made all these random stupid videos. And I'm proud that people have came and watched them. I've never cared about the quantity. Just happy that for some reason people want to hear the stupid ramblings of my mental mind state. But yeah, no, Bubba Hotep was interesting. I also love that it had Ella Joyce in there. She played the nurse. She was also on the classic Fox TV show Rock. She played Rock's wife, Eleanor. I've always liked Rock. Thanks for giving me a trigger to start off some random dumbness. So that's why I call this RanDumb conversation. Yeah. You know, I can never figure out why people come to my page, because, like I said, if you're looking for hints, tips, and tricks, you come to the wrong spot. I'm here to talk nostalgic and talk crazy. I was gonna make a video actually today, but I didn't know how to ask. I'm like, where the hell is my Monster Squad remake? Or sequel, or TV series like they were promising. They did it for Chucky, and don't get me twisted, I love Brad Dourif. I love Chucky. He has a beautiful daughter, and she is awesome on Holistic Detective, which is a Dirk Gently Holistic Detective. In fact, that's that video I made about Bart Curlish. I said, could they give Bart Curlish a TV series? Yeah, that was based off of but that was played by Fiona Dourif. He's a holistic assassin. And the cool part is her inmate number is QT 3.14, which is total math humor. Yeah, which just means QT pie. Yeah, no, I said give her own TV show. The show was called Dirk Gently Holistic Detective. It had Elijah Wood in there, and Fiona Dourif played Bart Curlish. I made a video asking about her, and I really recommend you check out Bart Curlish. I think you'll love her. In fact, I know you'll love her. She's a chick that's right up your alley. And she's acted by the irreplaceable Fiona Dourif, who is the daughter of Brad Dourif, which we all know as the voice of Chucky from Child's Play. He was also in Dune, and he was in the Halloween remake. Did you check out Holliston yet? That was part of the activity I wanted you to do. I wanted you to check out that show, because that show was hilarious. Did you see the Bailey Morgan episode where they had the girl from Bridge to Terabithia in there? And he was dating her? And she was clearly underage. But that's what made it so funny, was that nobody could tell except for the girl that he's actually crazy about. Just the part when the cops came up and said, "Let me see some ID." And she pulls out a horrible ID with a picture clearly taken from from picture day at school with the laser-like background, and it says right there in glittered letters, Bailey Morgan is 21, and the cops are like, "Yeah, this holds up." I laughed so hard I cried. Oh, fun fact, that Laura Ortiz on there, I think her name was Laura Ortiz. Point is that she was in the remake of The Hills Have Eyes. She played Ruby. No, it was worse than McLovin, because at least McLovin's ID had the courtesy of being an ID in their state, and it was a state-issued ID that was fake. Hers was clearly put together, and it didn't even have a date. It just said Bailey Morgan's 21. And the cops are like, "Oh yeah, okay." But no, there were other episodes in there. Plus, they had great cast. Like, they had Tony Todd on there. They had the beautiful Danielle Harris. They had Kane Hodder. Like, everybody showed up for this show. That's because the two guys that were the main, the stars of the show, they're actual horror film directors. And they made that show just to be like, they called it the Big Bang Theory with gore. That's why, you had Seth Green show up in there. Like, just a great amount of cast. But I love the fact that that little girl was a raving psychotic. Sitting up there trying to kill people, scared the cops. Yeah. They were going to do another season, but Seth Brockle, a.k.a. Otis Arungus, died. Which was a shame, because I loved him on that show. And Dee Snider as Lance Rocket. Good evening, Holliston! I wouldn't have recommended it to you if I didn't think you'd find it funny. And you know what? You remind me of why I do this. You remind me why I make these videos, because I'm like, there's gotta be something. Like I said, I was gonna make a video about this, like it was gonna be a year in review, and it wasn't even gonna be a year in review. It was just gonna be me talking about my first vid, which was nothing, and it's just me saying that I don't wish anybody to have these feelings or thoughts and emotions that I got these mental issues. So, I make this, and I talk to people, and I want everybody to be able to communicate, You don't have to talk about your problems. You don't got to talk about your issues. Talk about something. Talk about something outside of that. You're not a weirdo. You're awesome. But don't listen to me. Like I've told you a million times. That's why these videos are called RanDumb. Because I'm dumb. I talk crazy. I mean, look at me. I'm up here recommending weird-ass TV shows to you. I mean, come on. Todd and the Book of Pure Evil, although it is a masterpiece, is ridiculous. I only bring it up to you because the band that does the theme music for that show, I actually played a concert with. It was them and Kitty. And this other group, and the girl ended up becoming a lead singer for Arch Enemy. She's got a real growly voice. I almost got into a fight with them. But yeah, no, I did a show with them, and they were awesome people. Yeah, but it's weird because I think we call it terrible to be a blanket statement, because the shows are actually like, if you can get past the low budget and whatnot, they're brilliant. Like, come on, Holliston is hilarious. I knew you'd like Holliston. I mean, Dee Snider totally being an 80s butt rocker, you can't go wrong. And just all the classic jokes that we're used to, like when they were talking crap on Kane Hodder, and later when they meet him, he goes, I heard what you said about me in that scene, and he punched him out. And he's like, lay down on the floor with your bitch. That's great. And Todd and the Book of Pure Evil, I mean, come on. What's not to like about that show? Plus, you got to see Jason Mewes' sweet dance moves. That dude had the footwork. Yeah, Holliston is one of those hidden gems. There was another show. I don't know if you saw it, but it's about these three guys that used to constantly play, what was that, Dead Rising? That's all they do is play Dead Rising, and then the zombie apocalypse actually happens, and they use their video game skills to kick zombie ass, and they become like zombie hitmen for hire. Yeah. But also, aside from the dancing, those were some good songs. Like Love is Heaven, Love is Hell. Beautiful. I guess I'm upsetting people that are coming in here to watch gameplay, and here I am just talking. But I could have sworn that's exactly what I said that this would be. This is how I get over my manic depression. Yeah. That Love is Heaven song is amazing. The Phantom of the School is great. And I love the inside jokes. Like I love the fact that it's called Crowley High School. They're called the Crowley Goats. And I'm like, there's a clearly Baphomet symbols. I mean, come on. It's like they're totally mocking they're mocking Satanism in every way. Oh, please tell me I'm not gonna start playing again. Did you hear Metal Doo-Wop? I mean, come on. You had total quintessential 80s bad boys singing a doo-wop song called Metal Doo-Wop, and that is amazing. Tell me you heard that song. I won't play again until you say you heard it. The one that goes Metal Do, Metal Do, Metal Doo-Wop. Tell me that song isn't brilliant. And the other song that the guidance counselor sang, the one Wolf Rape, where he got taken advantage of by a werewolf. Which, once again, I had to rewind that show so many times from crying. Yeah, none of them are bad. What's weird is that I think that the main guy that was he played Todd. He was on a show called Freaky Links. Freaky Links didn't last. It wasn't as good. It was cool. But Freaky Links was trying to be Erie, Indiana. And unfortunately, Erie, Indiana, as weird as it was, it's no Pete and Pete. I don't know if you've seen The Adventures of Pete and Pete, but to me that's like one of the greatest coming of age shows of all time. I mean, come on. You had two brothers. Both of them had red hair. And they were both named Pete. And they were brothers. I mean, come on. And on top of that, the younger one had a dancing tattoo. Who hung out with the strongest man in the world. But yeah, Todd and the Book of Pure Evil and Holliston were both shows that I saw on FearNet back when that was a channel. It wasn't actually a channel, but when you had cable, it would be part of your on-demand package. But then it got bought out by the Chiller channel. And I love the Chiller channel. Because, I mean, they would play Freddy's Nightmares on there. Cool part about Freddy's Nightmares was that the very first episode, they had, the very first episode basically told the origin of Freddy Krueger. Like, it wasn't just told in backstory. You actually got to see what happened. You got to see Freddy Krueger's first victims when he became the Dream Demon. But Robot Chicken did it better. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it told that whole thing. It showed him going to court. It showed the technicality. It showed all of that. And it was played by Robert Englund. But, guilty pleasure, I like The Dream Warriors. Part 3, people don't give that movie enough credit. And I thought The Dream Master was pretty good. Granted, that girl and that boy who was supposedly doing karate, his martial arts completely sucked. But But Dream Master was cool because I liked that that girl was imbued with the powers of her fallen friends. But I appreciate all the Freddy Krueger movies. He's not my favorite. However, if you watch the Merkins, Freddy Krueger got bars. I feel like I can hear you even though I'm reading everything. You're probably quoting lines like I am. Like, as soon as I said that, I'm like, where's the effing bourbon? Yeah, well, Jason and Freddy are the main rappers. No, but Vanilla Mike, when he did Slice Slice Baby instead of Ice Ice Baby, he was killing it. And his dance moves were vicious. Those were some sick dance moves. Did you see the Chucky one? It's called Good Guy. It's also made by the Merkins. It's just funny because you see Tiffany just booty popping the whole time while Chucky's laying out the rap. Yeah. But it's just, I appreciate that. I like crazy, stupid humor. I like crazy, stupid stuff. Because to me, I like it when it's stupid deliberately, but they're still trying. That's why Hollison's so hilarious. They're aware of how stupid it is, but it's hilarious because of that. Because they go with the total sitcom formula. And Todd in the Book of Pure Evil, the thing I appreciate is I'm all like, I wish it were stupid, but I think that teenagers would actually act this way, so I can't fault it. Yeah, stupid funny's cool as long as they're aware and they're not trying to take it seriously. Like, it's a way to take it seriously by being stupid. Why do you think Cabin in the Woods worked? Cabin in the Woods is so good. I could wax with you about these kind of movies all day long. But yeah, Cabin in the Woods, beautiful. Because I love the part where he's like, alright, the worst thing we could do is separate. And then as soon as he get hit with the gas, we'll cover more ground by splitting up. And the way that the stoner's like, he's a sociology major. He's not into this alpha male bullshit. Ah, crap. I gotta get back in there or they're gonna cut my game off like they did last time. Can't help it though. When I'm in the roots of a good convo, I can't stop. Nah, I'm gonna get back at it, but like I said, I appreciate good convo. And you're one of the few people that I like talking to. I mean, I appreciate everybody. I go to all their channels, I support, I thumbs up, all that stuff. But not many people really want to chop it up with me. Because the subject matter I'm into is everywhere. That's probably why I don't really talk a lot on there. Like, I just make my random videos. And you see I've got darn near 1,000 of just me randomly talking. Some of it's real. A lot of it is just me randomly speaking on stuff I think about. But, you know, I made some longer videos about me talking about, like, I had a friend that I found out was a serial killer. I also had a person that tried to do something weird to me when I was a kid, and I ended up getting him in his leg. which was crazy because I was like 6 years old when that occurred. Yeah, one person was an SK, which is serial, and the other person was a blank offender. And the blank offender he tried, and well, it didn't end too well for him because I may have came off as what they call a statistic or a victim, but the problem was that I wasn't one. And here's the weirdest thing about that, and I said that in the video that I made, that when I did it and I ran home, I was afraid because I thought the cops were gonna come looking for me because I had hurt an adult. So I was just sitting up here in my head going, oh man, you're not supposed to do that to adults. And I did that to an adult, and well, they didn't really come for me. And then I thought to myself, what was he really going to say? I coerced this kid into my house and blah, blah, blah. And then he blah, blah, blah. That ain't going to work. But life nowadays, I just think about it. It's a series of me just holding back on what I wanted to do. If I had done what I wanted to do back in the day, then I wouldn't be currently here making my platform. Because I've been threatened, I've been all that stuff, and I've held back a lot. Yeah. I do. Not necessarily the news, Onion News. I loved Onion News. But heck, I'm a guy that remembers watching that actually pretty cool dramatic teen show called 15. I wasn't 15, but it was interesting. Do you remember You Can't Do That on Television? Bang that. Actually, do you remember Hey Dude? Yeah, see? And Mr. Wizard's World, all that stuff. It's just weird because my age, like, people don't know. I tell them I'm in my 40s, my 50s, my 60s. No one knows how old I actually am. Well, it's not hard to figure out because I don't care about telling people. I just don't. Because every time I hear that, I'm sitting up here going, what are you up to? Are you trying to Bailey Morgan me, as I call it? Yeah, nah, I just remember all this stuff. I remember a cartoon called Wait Till Your Fathers Get Home, and I wasn't even part of that. But that cartoon was highly offensive. But it was hilarious. In fact, the whole design, if you look at it, it looks pretty much like Family Guy. Like the whole design of the main character looks just like Peter Griffin.
You're still going to...
I don't know, like, I guess I missed the TV of old just because it was offensive, but at the same sense, they didn't insult a child. Oh, okay. It's a shame that I just now remembered how to target my people. Mark 'em. Hi-yo, get along, little doggy. Oh, what was the other show I used to watch? Ah, Real Monsters. Playing around on a viewfinder. Dunsky. Got it. Awesome sauce. How do you put it? Applesauce, bitch. Sorry, I haven't read anything. I've been busy fighting. Come on, Mo. Come on. There's another corn status. Malachi, he wants you too. That Children of the Corn song is creepy. And I don't mean in a good way. I mean, it's just flat out creepy. Once I finish this, I'll get back to my random talk. Got him. I keep quoting Howie Mandel from Little Monsters, but I can't help it. I love that movie.
Guess if we strike out into the unknown too soon,
Ah, man. That's annoying. I haven't really watched I haven't really watched Phineas and Ferb, but I loved me some Recess. I actually had a question about Recess that I was going to ask. I was like, who's your favorite side character on Recess? I'm not asking you necessarily. I'm asking everybody. Like, I like the Hustler Kid. Um, the Diggers. They were hilarious. And Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold was just cool for so many reasons. But Hey Arnold had a lot of creepy connotations to it. But what I loved was I loved that Helga was genuine. Like, she wasn't just creepy and in love with Arnold. She actually was in love with him, and everything she did for him was never selfish. That's why the Hey Arnold Christmas special is one of my favorite cartoons of all time. Home movies with Brendan Small. I actually got to see him in concert because I saw Death Clock live years ago. Because you remember Metalocalypse, where he was the main voice on there. But he also did all the songs. And they're awesome live. Wait, now, what did they say about the human body and proportions of things? Blood is an energy conductor. I am full of it. All I need is an outlet. Yeah, no, I totally saw them. Yep, it was like I think of Death Clock and the Gorillas or Gorillas. Yeah, no, I was into all of that stuff. But yeah, Hey Arnold, like, Helga was creepy, but at the same time, her heart was always in the right place. So I was absolutely happy when they ended up together. Because Helga is the one that helped find, like, it's because of Helga that Arnold found his parents, found out what happened to them. And I love the part when they kissed and Jared was like, mm, mm, mm. Ed, and Eddie, I'm not going to front, I wasn't huge on it. I didn't hate it though. I think I was just a little too old for it, but, or maybe it passed me by, because you got to remember, at this time and period in our time, like, Toonami originally had Motar as the host. Oh yeah, no, the good cartoons were always deep. Like, that's what I like. I like that they could throw you in some random stuff, but I like depth of it. That's what I liked about cartoons back then, is that they were kids, but they operated under the kid rules. Like, you know, you kind of didn't really outsmart your parents on those shows. That's what I liked. I like it when the parents aren't outsmarted. Like when you watch Boy Meets World, yeah, they got into crazy adventures, but he never outsmarted his parents. And that's what I don't like about a lot of shows, is that they're always outsmarting the adults like the adults don't know what's going on. I can understand it with Rugrats because they're babies, but you get what I'm saying. There's a way to make these shows to be enjoyable for both. You know, like I would love when the kids would be invariably caught in the parents say, like, I understand where you're coming from. Of course your ass is grounded, but, you know, hey, look on the bright side. You're the coolest kid in school now, you little dumbass. You know, that kind of deal. It ain't that they lost the formula. The formula's still there, but the problem is that they have this problem with saying, oh, that's too cliche. Even though cliche to me means tried and true. You can keep cliche. Predictable is not bad. Predictable is never bad. As long as you can make it predictable in a way that is enjoyable to everybody, I think that you have a winner. But that's just the way I think. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm out of touch. I don't know. I could be. I don't really think that far ahead. Like, kid shows are enjoyable. I like it better when the whole family can enjoy it, because that's, you know, that's the way it always was. Like, you know, the Flintstones was a cartoon, but Fred and Barney were smoking. Fred was pretty much a chauvinist. But they pulled that crap off in a way that you can enjoy it. And I don't blame, like, you know, I hate when people say woke culture and liberal and all that, because, you know, I don't like liberals or conservatives, to be honest. I think both sides are a bunch of self-righteous douches. But I think that there's a proper balance. But it's also based on the fact that last time I checked, it was okay to disagree. But also, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm just foolish. Or maybe I believe too much in people. I don't know. One of the two.
If we strike out into the unknown,
Hey, I got him. Bye, through a straw. Toodaloo, ha ha. Ah. I got that classical, crazy, kind of just bastical, amazing. I'm just gonna say what I wanna say. Anytime that I come and play, I'ma make sure that you get every hit that you get, cause every hit that I hit is inferno with every split. I ain't gonna stop when I stop it, and I'm just gonna keep on just talking. I'm playing this game while I'm walking, and every time that I'm dropping, these people want to get crazy, but they don't know all the features. Treat you like a preacher, teacher you a feature. I'll teach you all of the stuff that you need to learn when you're ripping, cause I'm the guy that just keeps on coming. Take you out, kill you. That's the way that I roll, cause that's the way that I go, mofo. That's my soul. I am the guy that comes on. Come on, come play. Let's play all day. Day. Dunsky. Who told you that you could play with me? I don't think you understand just how I go. I'm on demand like I'm cable. That's Cox and plan. I don't care how you gonna stand. I don't know why you thought that you was gonna be the out, because the only thing I'm seeing is that I'm assuaging doubts, cause I am a killer, the kind of person that takes it when I'm making the kind of way that I make it. Oh no. There we go. Yeah. Oh, what was the other movie I loved? I loved Camp Nowhere. Especially when he's like, we're not complete morons. And it turned out they were complete utter morons. But also, you know, I liked all kinds of weird movies. I don't know. I didn't really identify with a lot of people as far as flick chase goes. Cool. I activated a ritual stone.
Walking with shadows, you are. Soft one.
But there was also a good variety show that used to come on that was kind of improv-y. It was called Roundhouse. I don't know if you remember that one. Like, do you remember the Roundhouse? It used to come on, like Nickelodeon used to have this thing called Snick. And I remember the exact order. It was, Clarissa Explains It All. Well, it'd be Rugrats, Clarissa Explains It All that, Roundhouse, and Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yep, the theme song was whenever my life gets me so down, I know I can go down to where the music and the fun never ends. But when the music keeps playing, you know what I'm saying? Then I can know I can find a friend at the Roundhouse. I wish they would have put that on, but you know, like most shows when I was a kid, I can't find most of them on VHS. Like you might get a special or two where they might have an episode, but you can't find the full like seasons. Like good luck finding all the Muppet Babies because of the copyright nightmares behind it. Tim, your parents are here. You want to roll to the store for me? All I want is a tall boy. You can get yourself your own beer. Cool. I'm broadcasting right now. It's the only reason I didn't go myself. If you don't want to go, it's alright. I'm on right now. That's the only reason I ain't said nothing. Down at the Roundhouse. Yeah, I'm on. Anyways. Let's see, there was also Woo News, Wild Skeeter, Hey Strange, Wild Skeeter, Hey Skeeter, Strange Animorphs. Or was it Woo News, Hey Strange, Wild Skeeter, Hey Strange, Wild Skeeter, Blam Animorphs? There it was. That was the Nickelodeon Sunday lineup. And they also used to have Nickelodeon News. Like, there was actually a lot of stuff that they had before it got all creepy and weird and everybody was catching allegations. But if you want to get technical, it went, hey Mac, kablam, rats, woo. Which brought me to my question. I'm like, which was the better cartoon variety show? The What a Cartoon Show, Kablam, or Oh Yeah Cartoons? As far as Nickelodeon goes. Yeah. Because they were all cartoon variety shows. That's where you got to see a lot of the new stuff that didn't come out yet. Except Action League now used to be on Kablam, but that ain't where it started. It actually started on All That. And looking back on a lot of it, it's not all good. I mean, you know, it's dated, but at the same time, I could always appreciate that stuff. Because this is crap that I could watch with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Where it would slip in just enough adult jokes. The whole point is that there's supposed to be a balance. If there ain't no balance, then it doesn't work. It breaks down. Yeah. So do me and mine. Mine's still mad at me about Monster Squad. I was going to make a video about that today going, where the hell is my remake for Monster Squad at? But mine's still mad at me for Monster Squad because she hated the way that Frankenstein went out. She hated me for recommending that. It was such a how dare you!
Run, run, run.
Just like I had made a video a while ago, like when I first started doing this, I said, people that say, oh, the Muppets are like also adult and weird now. I'm like, the first episode of the Muppets was called Sex and Violence. So that shows how much you know about the product that you're trying to sit up here and criticize. Oh wait, there was also Woo News, Hey Strange, Wild Skeeter, Hey Strange, Wild Skeeter, Blam, Animorphs. I actually thought Animorphs was a cool show. Great book series. You know, because I like kid books, except for when they tried to make a movie out of Maniac McGee by Jerry Spinelli. They dropped the ball miserably. Better Off Dead, yeah, that one. Speaking of like shows that weren't for kids at all, but I loved them anyway. I liked Dead Like Me. That's that show about a girl who got hit by something and she became a reaper. Their job is basically to beat death. I thought that was an interesting show. Hold on. Hey, go prepare for the backstage after party. You gonna have a good time. If I got some time, I'll go. You know, I'm at least gonna drop a thumbs up. I got taken out by the dogs. Ah, Bucci Bonita, how are you? Hold on a second, let me do something here for you. Did not tell me that they sent me all the way back to the spot that I started off at. If that's the case, that oh, okay, cool. I was about to go on ahead and lose my mind.
Keep your mitts off me.
Oh, they took my money? Are you kidding me? No, that's not cool. Have a great night. Hey, yo, I always enjoy the combo. That's the whole reason why I do this. I don't care about the video game I play. I don't care about whether people come or they don't go or they don't. All I care about is, you know, getting people away from their own mental. Because I'm always in a mental state that's not good. Exactly. Escape your head. Do not let that dominate. That's the whole point of why I do what I do. Ah, damn it. Sorry, I'm just letting y'all know right now. Anybody that's here, I'm going through because there are people up in here that are active, and what I'm trying to do is at least put thumbs up on their pages, and I'm just trying to show my support. Because anybody I'm subscribed to or to subscribe to me, if they're going live, I'm automatically there. I gotta make sure that they know that I'm there. So give me a moment. I ran through and threw a support on your page. I'm already subbed in, Russell. But like I said, had to go in. I was waiting for mine to show up too. He's the main reason I'm playing this game. But I do like it. There's a hole in the bucket. Eliza. Now at least I know why I needed to spool of thread. There's a hole in the bucket. Eliza. There's a hole in the bucket. And dear Eliza, there's a hole in the bucket. Yeah, I don't know. I just do a lot of these songs. I like listening to Spearhead and whatnot. Then the homie's gonna be on here soon. Mine, he's gonna be here, and then we're gonna definitely play it up. At least now I know why I need to spool of thread, 'cause there's a hole in the bucket. Dear Eliza, there's a hole in the bucket. I don't want to pay for another man's wine. There's a hole in the bucket. I love Spearhead. I mean, if you ain't heard Spearhead, Spearhead's awesome. At least that song, like, I just like his whole outlook. And I keep getting got. I did a few side quests. They're a dope beat. Yeah, I'm up here broadcasting. Some of them might be able to hear me, some of them probably won't. There ain't nobody really watching, so it doesn't really matter. But I know for a fact that's alright. I just know they hate it, and that's tight. But that's okay. That's just what I mind. In my mind, I still say what I like. There's a hole in the bucket. Dear Liza, dear Liza.
Raffet's nose.
I think my family must... So, Vaughn, my father and brother died trying to save me from an ancient curse. Now, it's up to me. If I ever have children of my own, I want them to be free of the sins of our ancestors. Wraiths often linger.
If we strike out